All right, my name is still Zosu Solomon Benupo, the Executive Director of Badagry Parrot Media House. Today I'll be coming up with news report all the way from Badagry Grammar School, set 93. It's already 30 years after school, visiting their alma mater, and of course reaching out to the school with series of donations. It's going to be exclusive here today. We have the president, we have the vice president, and of course a team of other members who have traveled down to Badagry to visit their alma mater at Badagry Grammar School. You agree with me that BGS is one of the foremost schools. We have a Badagry division as a whole during those years. And of course, this is one of the schools that has continued to set standard, in the educational sector. Till date, the school still exists, and of course, they are here on visits. After now, we'll be going down to Palace Bay, where we'll be having our reception program.
Yeah, it's a day that is so precious to us as graduates of 93 set of this great school. We thought it best among ourselves that having gotten so much from a school that gave it all for us to become or attain whatever heights we have attained today in life. It's just expected of us to, in our own little way, show some love back to that great institution. So we are here in our capacity as all students of this school. First of all, integrate as ex-students that left here 30 years ago. And secondly, to give back the little we can in our own way. We have presented some few minutes back 70 benches and 35 dining tables and 70 benches for the kids in school today.
35 dining tables and 70 benches. Wow.
For the students.
For the students. Today, seeing yourself celebrating 30 years after school, how do you feel?
I feel elated.
Wow.
I feel fulfilled.
Great.
I feel accomplished.
Wow.
Yes.
So, what so far so good? Your set actually donated set of benches and of course dining tables to the school today. How have you been able to achieve this feat, even at your level?
To the glory of God. To the glory of God, I want to tell you that we didn't really solicit for funds from the external bodies. We committed ourselves to the cause, and being who we were and who we still are, that when we pick up a challenge, we want to see it through. So basically, we're able to achieve it because our people, they are committed people, and we committed our funds, personal funds, to this, and God backed us up, and we are able to achieve it.
Wow, Badagry Grammar School, BGS, we used to call it then. Really, it's my alma mater, and it's an institution I will never forget. It's an institution that actually made some of us and made us whatever we are today. It's been an experience. Looking back 30 years now, it's really an experience. And I want to first of all appreciate God for the opportunity to be part of that great institution. Wonderful teachers, wonderful institution, wonderful fellow students we have actually.
30 years ago, you left that very school and you were there today.
Absolutely.
What were you? Did you observe any differences or whatever?
Difference. Looking at my faces, looking at different people's faces today.
I mean the school itself.
The same thing, more or less the same structure, just a few differences here and there. That's one of the reasons why we are here, why we actually decided to come together so that we can make an impact no matter how small it is. We just gave a little today we can, but we're hoping that in the nearest future we'll be able to make bigger impacts. But looking at it, Structural wise, it's almost the same thing really. We're just hoping that we have the capacity to make an impact.
All right.
You know, God has been our help ages past and our hope for years to come, because we are trusting God, believing in Him, that we are going to celebrate 35, 40, 50, 60. And we know with God on our side, we shall achieve that in Jesus' name.
Let me ask you this. Who was your best teacher while you were in school then? 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
Your best teacher?
So far so good, Mr. Amorua.
Wow.
He actually brushed up my mathematics because I was so poor in mathematics.
Wow.
But to God be the glory, he just picked interest in me, and I could remember myself. Taiwo Odu, we will go to his lab. He will put us through mathematics, and to God be the glory. When the result came out,
it was okay.
It was okay.
I'm sure that will be your best subject then.
Yes, yes.